Aloha, it's your Unc. If you're on Oahu, these are the 3 must-eat poke spots on the island of Oahu. I'm not kidding you. Poke all day long, 808 all day long, man. Let's get some poke. Here we go. Fitness, foodies, and the fabulous absurd. From burpees to camu, you're never gonna know what you're gonna get from your Unc, Burpee Yoga Uncle. The first place you gotta go to is this fantastic little hole in the wall called Ono Seafood. They've been around for decades and they got one of the best shoyu poke on the planet. I am not kidding. They have all different kind of poke. There's always a line here, but the reason why they are really good is because everybody voted them to be, because they're obviously one of the top 100 spots to eat on the whole entire US of A. Not just for poke, just any kind of food. They have all different kind of poke. They're all fresh. The price is not cheap, but they are considered one of the best places to eat poke on the island of Oahu, as you can see from Yelp. And their shoyu poke is the best. That's the owner right there, and he's a nice old gentleman. And this is the poke that we got, a few of them. The wasabi poke, spicy poke, but the shoyu poke, you gotta get that. And so that's spot number 1. The second spot is Yama Seafood, and this is down by kind of close to University of Hawaii, and they are actually a humongous lunch spot. They serve a whole bunch of food besides just poke. They have plate lunches, pipi kawila, lau laus, poi, everything, and then they have marinades for everything too. So it's almost like a seafood / grocery store. Everything is nice and fresh, and they have all kind of poke. And almost every place that you go to, you can try one piece of poke. They'll let you try, but obviously you can't try them all. But just be nice. Do unto others as you would do to yourself. You can see there's a whole bunch: lomi salmon, chicken long rice, anything that has to do with Hawaiian food. Yama's has it. So if you are not tied to fish and you want to eat other stuff that's Hawaiian based food, Yama's is definitely a place to do it. And what I'm going to do is pretty soon I'm going to show you the food, and then I'm going to actually do a mukbang and give you a direct my experience. Every time I come back to Oahu, I come to this joint to eat, as well as Ono's. Actually, I go to a lot of places to eat. Wherever I eat poke, that's what I do. I just go eat poke. Like when I go back home, I still call Hawaii my home, Oahu my home. I mostly just eat poke. It's not even funny. There's the menu for all the other stuff that they serve, and they have a lot of stuff, man. It's really amazing, and I wish I had the stomach to eat everything there, even in this place particularly alone, but it's almost impossible. I wake up to eat maybe a third to a half pound of poke. Lunchtime, more poke, more Hawaiian food, more local food, and then I try to burpee it all off. And I only got a few things. This is my morning breakfast. I got 3 different types of poke, as you can see pretty soon. They're not big, but I got I think wasabi spicy poke with the masago, and I got another poke, and I got the scallop, the dry scallops, the edges, which is what this is. So that's what I got here, and then the mukbang is gonna come up. After that, I'm gonna show you the third spot where you have to go. If you're ever on Oahu, this is spot number 2. Spot number 1 is Ono's, and then the third spot I'm going to show you. And then all the timestamps of where they are is going to be in the description. So with that said, here comes my review of Yama's and their poke. All right, man, I'm going to try it now. This is the spicy masago ahi fresh from Yama's. Sure to taste the masago. It's kind of like the spicy poke without the mayonnaise. So good. You see it? And this is the just spicy ahi poke with the limu. Look at that. All day Maggie eat this. It is so good. I like this one better than the other one. Got a kick to it. And these are seasoned scallop. Oh my god. This is so good. Dang. It's the edges of the scallop. Oh god. This is so good. Look at that. I was always gonna get shoyu ahi with shoyu, but I want to try different types. Man, I'd be fat if I stay here any longer. I like this one the best. It's just spicy ahi poke. That's what this one is. Not a big, it's not super spicy, but it tastes so good. And the seaweed, it just adds to it. Look at that. All right, man, I'm gonna save some for the rest of the game. So the last spot you want to go to is actually a grocery store called Foodland. They're actually famous for their poke bar. I'm not kidding. This is the one in Ala Moana in the center of Oahu, kind of close to Waikiki. But any Foodland, you'll find they'll have a poke bar. Same with Times Supermarket, and even if you go to little small places like the Waikiki Market, which I did a review on. But if you go to the poke place, go to the poke bar, you're going to be amazed. They have one of the hugest selection of poke for you to try if you never tried them before, and for you to purchase. One of the things is I think most of the fish that they have here is actually previously frozen. That hence the price. They have some fresh ones too, so a lot of times when you're buying poke, you can tell if it's fresh or not fresh because they'll tell you. And by the way, you'll know based on the price. Those are all poke, all Hawaiian poke, and yes, they sell all of them. On the other side is more poke too, but different types. And it's just quite amazing at the ultimate selling. You see, they give samples, right? So if you don't know what kind of food or what kind of poke you want to do, you just go and get samples from them. You just ask them. Obviously, you can't ask for 10, 15 samples. Again, please kokua, please be nice. Just ask for the sample that you're really interested in. And don't try to feed yourself. And we got out to the Ala Moana Park to eat, which is really literally across the street from Ala Moana, the Foodland there. We got a whole bunch of poke, and yes, we ate them all. And at that time, they also have a special for a la carte, and so that a la carte right there was like $6 a pound. But these are the different kind of poke I got. I think that one is also, I think it's clams. But anyway, whenever you go to Oahu, one of the must try is poke. I think it's an invention, an Asian fusion food that is a mix of, I guess, marinades as well as sashimi, right? Japanese influence is huge on the islands of Hawaii. And, for some of the scrap that's not quote-unquote sashimi quality, I guess that's how poke was invented. Basically, it's marinated sashimi. That's what poke is. And in America, in the mainland, they eat them with, I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff, rice and edamame and things like that. And it's like back in Hawaii, As you can tell, when you eat poke, you're eating nothing but the poke and maybe rice. That's about it. We don't put almost anything else in there. So to me, when I eat poke, that's how I tend to eat it. I just eat the fish or whatever the clam thing I'm eating. I'm not really eating anything else. So it's completely protein based, man. Anyway, if you're really down this far, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you got any questions with regard to going to Oahu, drop a comment on the bottom and for sure I'll answer you, man. I love my Aina, I love my island, and I love to just spread aloha. So if I know something and you want to know, I definitely would give you some information on it, okay? Alright, and please hit that like and subscribe for your Ankh pushing 60. And I burpee to eat and I eat to burpee. I'll drop some of the burpees I do pretty much around now, okay? Bless up.